Have you heard the story about Andy Murray?
I might have done.
Yeah. It was,
Do you want to tell that story?
This story.
How far out are we from Worlds now?
I think I want to say 6 weeks. I'm excited to race.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready. Like World Champs, I'm ready. Let's talk about your ride. Oh my gosh. Firstly, well done.
Shemai Emma.
Shemai Manon.
And welcome back to What's Occurring Femmes, brought to you by Rouvy, hosted by Pinarello.
Back.
Wow, I think, today we're going to chat about, we have a little bit of a catch-up. We're going to talk about your training to Worlds, but also my bike ride. My very long bike ride that I survived.
Want to debrief that and know what happened. Good, bad, the ugly.
Oh yeah, it all happened. But also, this weekend, you were at the Chris Hoy's Tour de Four.
I was,
Tell us all about that.
Yeah, it was such an amazing event. I loved it. I loved going back to Glasgow. I loved being part of such a big community. There were so many people there, all in their kit, ready to support this massive event. And I think it was amazing. It gave me goosebumps. There were so many people and I loved it. I loved going back to Glasgow. Haven't been there for 2 years now. So the last time I went was when I won Worlds.
Oh, no way.
So it was really nice to go back to like the place, the velodrome, see everyone. And yeah, it was really wholesome. It was such an amazing event. I'm so glad I went.
So you went and you did the sort of like indoor riding, because there's lots of different sort of rides going on that day. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, so basically Chris set up certain rides. So I think the red route was 90k, which for me, no, I don't think I've ever
What's the furthest you've ever ridden?
Oh.
Sorry, put you on the spot then.
I think I did like 60 miles.
60 miles. That's like, is that like 100-ish?
I think maybe I've done like 100k.
Oh.
Maybe.
Was that back in the day?
Yeah, maybe about 4 years ago.
Okay.
So I don't think that still counts. But no, so they did the 90k one, which was like the red route. I think there was like a middle one, which was about 40k. Nice. And then there was like a smaller, which was like a 1k for like the kids. And then Matty and I actually did the indoor trainer one, which is where you can ride on an indoor trainer for about 20-30 minutes. They had waves of people. And it was actually really nice, because I thought you'd come in, there'd be like 100 bikes. Everyone's riding for the same amount of time, but there was actually about 10 bikes, and it was quite, you got to know people's stories, you got to speak to people a little bit more, you got to have a bit of fun with it, because there was such a smaller group. And yeah, that kept flowing throughout the day, so we took part in that in the morning, which was really nice. Got to hear people's stories.
So could anybody do that? Or because I feel like there's a lot of famous people there, but could anybody just like turn up and do it?
Yeah, literally anyone. Cool. And then a lot of the people did the 90k route, which was like Becky James, Andy Murray did it, Ben Ainsley did it. There were so many names. Jason did it, Chris did it, Chris's wife did it, bless her.
I saw that.
She did amazing. And I think, watching them all come back, and I couldn't really relate because we'd just been sat on an indoor bike.
And wasn't it raining as well?
Yeah. The weather, it wasn't actually for Scotland. It was all right. It was actually for Scotland. Matty was quite impressed, actually.
Was it?
He was like, oh, this isn't too bad for Scotland. I was like, yeah, it's not that wet. But yeah, it was pretty cold. But for us, we just hopped on the bike and hopped off. But for them, it was pretty brutal. But they got it done. And have you heard the story about Andy Murray?
I might have done.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell that story?
This story. So we actually did a Q&A with him. And the panel before that was with like Mark Cavendish and things. They actually outed him because they were like, so we were riding with Andy Murray, and he had like tennis shoes on, flat shoes.
No way.
And apparently he was in his Calvin Klein boxers and his...
with cycling shorts on top.
I don't know.
No, surely.
I don't know.
Surely.
I don't know if it was like normal shorts. I don't know. And everyone kept going on about it. But fair play, 90k.
Yeah.
In that outfit.
Yeah. But to be fair, I feel like if you don't ride a bike...
But he does.
No,
he does ride a bike, but he was in a bit of a rush, so he couldn't like bring everything.
Oh.
So I think that was, so he
just
like,
a bit of a mix and match.
Yeah, so he just like hopped on. I think he actually like trains on the bike quite a bit.
Oh, doesn't he?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
But so that was quite a funny story from the event. Also, so we did the indoor ride, and we didn't realize, so Matty is quite...
I feel like there's a good story.
Matty is quite a competitive boy, as we all know. So we were riding along, and for me, it was quite a recovery day. Like I couldn't really, I just needed to chill. Like,
just tap the pedals.
Yeah, I think I did like 50 watts or something. Yeah. Matty was there next to me, or like near me, doing like 800 watts for like 3 minutes. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I want to win. Like, I'm trying to win this. And I was like,
What do you mean win? How could you?
No, but like because we were in like a massive group, you could like get to the front.
Okay.
Because of it was virtual, you had all these people, and we were like trying to get to the front of the pack. And I was just there chilling at the back. I was like, right. So he was there like going for it for like 3 minutes, for 8 minutes, and then this woman came over to me. He was like, "Does he know like it's banded?" And I was like, "What do you mean it's banded?" They were like, "You can't like get to
dropped.
the front." He wanted to like drop everyone.
Matty.
But on the thing, they like did this thing where you can't leave anyone. So I was at the back, like I kept getting slingshot to the front because I was just chilling at the back, and you couldn't get dropped and you couldn't leave the pack. And then
he didn't quite understand that.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, maybe you should go tell him. So she went to tell him, and he was fuming.
Really?
Yeah, he was
wasted
like,
all those
he was like
watts.
breaking a sweat, like trying to get to her, and he was like, oh. So then he just chilled out.
Oh, bless him. I love that.
Oh, I was like, what is going on?
I didn't know he'd be competitive in like that sort of casual.
I didn't even realise. Yeah, he was going for it. So I thought that was quite amusing. But the event was amazing.
And they raised a load of money, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they were meant to raise. Well, they wanted to raise £1 million. They raised over 2 million. I think it's still going up now.
Oh my gosh!
Like it was such an amazing cause, and like all the stories, and it was really moving. Actually, it was a really.
Was it quite an emotional
event.
day?
Yeah. It was quite. Like you see people who've been through things and like come out the other end, and they're like, life's amazing, and they look forward to life, and it was so inspirational. Like honestly, it touched me so much, and I think I'm so glad like I went up and got to experience that day and got to be involved. So yeah.
And also you got to drive a very fancy car.
We did. We were very lucky to get a Lotus for the weekend, and my gosh, compared to my little car Colin, it's fast.
It looked so nice. It was like a stealthy black Lotus, wasn't it? Was it electric as well?
Yeah, I think it was a mirror. I don't know if I've got that right, but it was black. Like the interior was like grey, and like it had this massive screen. And I've never driven an electric car.
They're quick, aren't they?
Yeah, so
especially a Lotus.
I got in it, and we were just like driving because we found this loch. Sorry if I said that wrong. A loch.
Yeah, a little lake.
Loch.
Yeah. I was going to say a French lake then.
A French lake. No. A loch. Because we were like, haven't got this car for like that long, so we went to find this route.
Made the most of it.
Route of things. Yeah. So I was driving, and I put my foot down a bit, and we were like, oh. That's pretty quick. And I was like, mate, my foot is not all the way down. And then Mike was just chatting to me, and then I was like, I put my foot down. He was like, like he was like, what is going on? It was crazy though. Like it was so smooth. It makes like no noise. And do you know when you're in? So we were driving around this loch, and it was only a single lane. So we were like, right, okay. And there was like loads of cars, and we could see cars coming, but I was actually like, I can get around these people. So I was just like bunny hopping, but like
really
in my car, I'd be ragging it in like second, trying to like get around this person panicking. Yeah. Mate, it was just like bunny hopping around people.
That's nice, isn't it?
It was honestly insane. Like,
I'm a little bit jealous.
And then I drove him in my car, and I was like, oh, it's just not
quite the same.
No, it's just like comfortable. It was fun. So I'm hoping to maybe to get another one day, but it was honestly really cool experience.
That sounds like the best weekend ever.
I know. Yeah, I had a great time. Yeah.
And how's training for Worlds? How far out are we from Worlds now?
We are, I think I want to say 6 weeks.
Oh, that's going to fly by.
I know. I feel like I've been waiting for this World Champs forever. Like it's my first international like big race this year. So yeah, training's underway. We had.
Is that hard? Like not having done like a big race for the whole year? Or has it been like a bit of the chilled sort of year anyway?
It's strange because for me, I got on the program, and then it was like Commonwealth Games, and then we had competitions, then we started qualifying.
Like go.
And there's the Olympics, and I was like, oh, cool. Like I'm just racing, training. And then after the games, Scott kind of wanted to just chill out a bit more. Like we didn't need to compete at the Europeans. I didn't need to go to Nations Cup. And it was weird at first because I was like, oh, like, this is weird.
Do you feel like you want to be there? You like watching?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I kind of wish I was there.
But looking back now, it's given me a chance to process the Olympics. So I haven't just gone straight back in from the Olympics games to Europeans and be like, cool. Like we're going, like it is a different level, and it is the Olympics is so different to anything I've ever done. So it was nice to process that and like get back into training. And there were so many things I wanted to work on. So it has been weird, but it's like almost in a good way. Like I'm excited to race.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready. Like World Champs, I'm ready.
Are you ready? Are the legs good?
Yeah, I'm so like just to see everyone and like show, because I kind of be like hiding in a way. Like,
yeah.
I haven't really done anything, so it's nice to be
no
like,
one really knows how you're going.
No.
You're going to come in and smash everyone.
I mean, I'm sure everyone else is, but training's going really well. We've done a few hit outs. We're kind of getting the team more understanding like who's the team going to be and how training is going to be.
So this is going to be a completely different team to like say the Olympics.
Yes,
because obviously like Katie's had a baby.
Yeah, Katie's had a little baby, and Sophie won't be going. So new team, different teammates, and I'm really excited about that. It's a different vibe. Like some of them haven't ridden a World Champs before. So
you're the most experienced rider in this team as well.
Oh, that's weird. That is such a weird thing to think, because I guess so, but I don't feel ready for that. I'm just like, nah, I'm learning.
Still a baby.
yeah, basically am. But yeah, hopefully like we can gel a bit more and get into it and just see how it goes, which is really exciting too, because we kind of just the unknown.
Yeah, which definitely. It's exciting.
It is actually. Yeah. So training's going really, really well. We're getting into the last bits. We start getting on to the nicer kit and like start tapering. Oh, I'm waiting for a taper. I need to get on to day on, day off. Yeah. My gosh. We go to Barcelona in 2 weeks for like a little mock-up kind of sprint, just to keep us on our toes a little bit, to get into the race mode, and then we'll go to Chile.
So that won't be like a hardcore training camp. That'll just
no,
be like
we literally go for 2 days.
Oh really?
Yeah, okay. So we'll fly there, do a bit of sprint, maybe a little bit of Kieran if there is one. Eat some tapas, leave.
Oh, nice, lovely.
Yeah, apparently there's really nice tapas in Barcelona. So
is there? I bet there is actually.
The girls were like, we're going for tapas, and I was like, okay, sweet,
nice. I like them.
And then we go to Chile in about like 4 weeks after that. So
nice.
The build-up's going really, really well.
Yeah, we are delighted to be working with Rouvy on What's Occurring Femme, and we have a great offer for you. You can use promo code FEMMES, FEMMES, for an additional 30 days on top of the 7-day free trial.
This is applicable to new subscribers only.
Rouvy's on a mission to bring the indoors to the outdoors, connecting you with real routes from around the world to your home. And in the summer, you can utilise Rouvy to do specific training sessions or to hide from the heatwave.
Rouvy's new route creator tool also allows riders to upload their favourite loops onto Rouvy. Everyone can easily convert their own video into a virtual route to ride at home. We've got some big plans with Rouvy over the next few months, so watch this space.
And remember to use the code FEMMES, FEMMES, for an extra month on us when you subscribe for the first time.
Enough about me. Let's talk about your ride. Oh my gosh. Firstly, well done.
Thank
honestly,
you.
It looked insane. Like I was tracking your Wahoo and like seeing where you're at and all the stops.
Did that tracker work all right?
It was really good.
I haven't used it before, but
no, it was really, really good.
Good.
Like it would tell you how far, like your average speed and like where, like not where you were, but like how far you'd been. And I could kind of see how far you had left. But honestly, how was it? How was it?
I was so ready like before the event to like, after it be like, that was enough. I don't want to see a bike for another like few weeks, but actually I really loved it.
Oh, that's
I really loved
good.
it. It was so good. The ride was so beautiful, but I was so nervous for it. The night before, guess how long I slept for?
Oh no. 5 hours?
An hour and a half.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. I was
You slept for an hour and a half. What time did you go to bed?
So I went to bed at like 10. And then, you just lay in there thinking about stuff. And then I looked at my clock and it was like 3 a.m. I was like, I may as well just get up now and do it. Like get a head start.
Did you start early?
No, I didn't know. And then after 3 o'clock, I think I fell asleep. But then I had to get up at 4:30 or 4:45. Oh. Yeah. So, you're just like, do you sleep all right before events?
Maybe not an hour and a half. I get a bit more. I get a little bit more than that. Yeah. But to be fair, it's because you're preempting and like you have to wake up early.
Yeah.
Like,
I knew I had to get up early, and I knew I had something really scary going on the next day.
You're probably panicking. You're going to miss your alarm or something.
Yeah.
So,
but
wow.
Even I had like 5, 6, 7 people come and join me at 5 a.m. at the start. Some people just came to like see me off. He was like, I just saw you down the road and I was on my way to work, so I just thought I'd pop across at 5:30 in the morning to watch you go. So that was really good. I was so thankful for the people who came to join me. A lot of them listened to the podcast as well. So
really?
If you're listening. Yeah, it was. And have you ridden in North Wales much?
No, never.
It is so beautiful.
Really?
Such a nice place to ride a bike. And we were riding like along the coast at sunrise and on this like nice bike path, and it was lovely. And then we kind of headed into the mountains, went up Llanberis Pass, and it was honestly insane. It was,
oh my God. The pictures looked really, like, I saw your pictures and it looked like the sunset and like the sun rising.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked incredible. Was it as hard as you thought? Or was it like harder? Or
no, I think it was probably a little bit easier than I thought. I was honestly prepared for it to be like super, super hard. I don't know, it's really hard to describe, but because I'd never done that distance before, I didn't really know what to expect. But I think because I had people join me and I knew like people join me at certain places, I could kind of like break the ride up. So like I had company for the first 150k, which I thought was really good. Literally, so two Camerons rode with me from the start all the way to the top of Llanberis Pass. And then they kind of turned off. And then I think I rode on my own for like 50 meters. And then another guy joined me. So I had like wheels to sit on because it was a headwind the whole way. Oh my gosh. So I was very, very thankful for that. And then, I got all the way to Machynlleth, which was the halfway point. Okay. And then people were meant to message me and said that they were going to join me. But that's when the weather started to become really bad.
I saw you stop in like a bus, like a little shelter.
Yeah, the weather got really bad and no one turned up. I was like, right, okay, and so it was 100k from Machynlleth to Lampeter, where I knew I was meeting, like my family were going to be. Okay. And that middle 100k was probably the hardest 100k because it rained a lot. It's probably the wettest I've ever been on the bike.
Oh my gosh.
I was worried I was going to get like trench foot or something because my foot was so...
What's trench foot?
I don't actually know, but I think it's when your feet get really, really wet.
Is that like a trench foot? Is that a thing?
I think so.
It is now. There you go. Trench foot, guys. There you go.
Manon. But when you're just like wet through like my chamois, even just riding, I was like, riding in a wet chamois for this song can't be good. But I was okay. It was okay. Wow. But and it also the route went past my old house that I used to live in Lampeter.
Oh wow.
And then because I was on my own, had lots of time to think with my thoughts, and I was like, this is actually where I have my first memory of riding a bike, and it's a picture of my dad like helping me, like pushing me along on my like pink little bike with stabilizers. And I was like, this is quite emotional because like that's where like I had my first memory, and now I'm kind of riding past that house and doing this kind of long ride, and cycling is my life now. So it was quite emotional, but I held back the tears, and my old neighbours were out cheering me on, like standing in the pouring rain. I was like, so bless you. But it was so good. And then for the last 60k I had company, but by then you're just like everything hurts, like just being in that position for 11-12 hours was tough going, but it was so good. And I actually saw Amy that we had on the pod at the weekend, and she was asking me how was it, and I feel like it can actually relate to all these like big challenges that she does now. Before I couldn't really. I was like, like, why would you want to ride that far? But it is such a good feeling.
Is it like when you finish, you like...
I
can imagine like a huge achievement. Like I did that.
Yeah. And I think it's like, obviously it's not a huge achievement to lots of other people, but for me it was like, it was my own like personal challenge, and it was, I really, really loved it. And I think just being able to experience that ride and having other people come join me, like there's one guy that was actually on holiday. He lives in France, but he's on holiday in Wales, and he loves like ultra cycling, and he came to join me, and it was just amazing to me, like loads of different people, and it really kept me going. And it was like really, really beautiful as well. So it was all good. But the video for that is currently being edited, so stay tuned for the whole story, because there's a lot more to it. Oh my gosh,
that's so exciting. Did you listen to any music on the way, or like anything? You just literally just wow.
Yeah, but I think I was like, the whole time I was like, right, I just need to get to the finish. Like I need to like just get there. So I feel like for the whole ride, it was just like, you're just like so focused on the end goal that I was just like, right, just crack on and concentrate on that. So that made it a little bit easier as well.
Yeah.
But
wow, that's such and I saw you when you came back, you came into Belgium, and all like the Tauri riders were there.
A few of them came down to join me. That was really special.
Amazing. It was nice that you got to finish, like I guess where you began, I guess, in your first
I had to hold back the tears there.
Oh really?
I was coming in and my eyes were going, I was like, oh no, don't. But it was fine. I think I'm starting again now.
Yes. I can see you getting like when you were talking about
when you talk about it.
Well, it's such a huge thing, and it's emotionally, like I remember like the planning before and like
Yeah.
how
I think
much
it's
it
just,
took
like,
for you, and you
yeah.
build up all like your nerves and things when you do it. Like it is a huge achievement. Like
Yeah, I think it's just like from, you know, like when I started cycling to go my like very first ride with Harry Riders, then coming back all these years later and like doing this and seeing like the young kids, and yeah, it was special.
That is really special. What's the first thing you did when you finished?
Oh, I just needed to take my shoes and socks off because my feet just needed to dry. But I literally got home and just got straight in the shower, and then I think I just laid. I felt like I just needed to lay down because I'd been like in that position for so long. I felt like I just needed to like stretch, just like be on my back and stretch. And I slept very well that night.
Good. About an hour and a half sleep.
Yeah, I had a lot of sleep to catch up on. And my mum made a cracking lasagna. And then obviously the next day it was Sunday, and we had a gorgeous roast dinner as well. So it was just like a lovely weekend.
That sounds a dream. Didn't you have a drink? What were you drinking in your picture?
Oh, my mum bought a bottle of Cremant.
Oh yeah, I was like, ooh, what is that?
Oh, classic Helen.
Mate, you deserved after that long ride. How was intake for like food and things? Like, how did you find
it was good
the
actually.
feeling?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I took so much food with me. Like before, you should have seen the bag of food I had.
I think you
was just,
posted
like,
it on your story actually.
Yeah, I had like so much food, and I feel like I feel really that made such a difference. I never felt like I was on the verge of bonking at all, which was really good. So yeah, loads of food. The only time I struggled is when it got like really rainy, and you know it's just like a faff to like get things in your back pocket, and I had my waterproof on and all that. That's the only time I probably struggled a little bit, but I never hit the point of bonking. So
wow, that was good. Make it sound like a dream.
It was good. Yeah.
Have you got any plan? Like, would you do it?
I don't have any more plans to do anything like this, but maybe I'll do it the other way one day. So ride from Carmarthen to North Wales.
Is that harder?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
In my head, it was like, so because I'm going from like north to south.
Is it down? Was it?
I was like, it's going to be downhill, but it doesn't work like that.
That would be pretty cool, like doing it the opposite way around.
Yeah. I mean, it would be cool to do a lap of Wales. Not in a day. That would not be possible in a day. But you know, just like round the coast. Oh, surely it has to be like 500, 600, 700k. I have no idea.
So next challenge pending, Manon's going to be doing a lap of Wales.
If anybody has any suggestions on challenges, let me know.
How's your recovery been like since? Like, have you gotten back on your bike, or have you?
I haven't actually been back on the bike yet, but that's
fair enough.
Not intentional.
She's been busy.
Yeah, I've been a busy girl. The next day, I woke up, I was like, I actually feel okay. And then I walked down the stairs, I was like, that hurt.
Ooh,
that hurt a
stairs.
lot. But it was actually like so much better than I thought. I honestly thought that'd be like a write-off for a few days, but your body's capable of things you didn't think it was. It was actually all right.
That's really good. And speaking of other things, you were at the Tour of Britain, weren't you? The final stages.
Yeah, I went to the last stage of the Tour of Britain that finished, well, it was Newport to Cardiff, and obviously it was G's last ever race.
Wow.
Gosh, did you see the interview with him?
Yeah, it was... I've never seen him cry.
No, I tried to make him cry so many times at the Tour de France. I did not crack.
Yeah.
Last stage in Cardiff. Oh, it all came out, didn't it?
To be fair.
It all came out.
Yeah, it was going to. Like, I was like the people, and...
It was such a good day.
It seemed very, like, personal as well.
Yeah,
it
felt like, even though it was Tour of Britain, it felt like everybody was there for G. Yeah. Like, it was like, we went to so it started at Newport Velodrome.
Yeah,
which was really cool.
Riding around the middle.
And they did, like, the Guard of Honour, but I was there doing interviews, and... the Ineos bus was like the first bus to arrive, and it was instantly like swarmed with people. Bear in mind, it was chucking it down. It chucked it down, and people were just like so determined to just get a glimpse of him and say hi. And he came off the bus, and I was like, this is massive roar, and he like made sure he like went up to everybody and like signed things and said hello, which was really, really lovely. And then the whole peloton did like a Guard of Honour where they hold their bikes up, and then he rides through the middle.
Oh yeah, and I saw his son was at the end trying to like spin his wheel.
Yeah, that was so cute. And I think just even the atmosphere going up like Caerphilly Mountain, I don't know if you saw pictures, and they had like those flares, and there was like people running up beside him. It was incredible. And then the finish, I think he got dropped, so obviously like the winners came through in a few more groups, and then I just like heard this like massive roar. And it was obviously the group that G was in, and he was on the front with like loads of people. And yeah, that was really, really special.
I would have waited to be in the group with him.
Even
if I wanted to win this day, I'd be like,
This is
but
the
I
group
want to
to
come
be
in with
yeah,
him.
yeah.
I saw like loads of people around him like clapping. I would have been.
They let
I
him
would have
like go to
stayed
the
back.
front and like have his moment crossing the line. That was really special. And then he like pretty much instantly went to do an interview with S4C.
So they were the first, like pretty much.
Yeah. I think he went like, I think
Wow.
they had like maybe a team picture at the finish, and then he went to do this interview with S4C. And I think like they started like talking and like asking him questions. I think you just bawled. You just bawled. And I'm like, oh, I think at one point he was like, just stop talking, just stop.
Yeah,
Because
I
was so
think he said
emotional.
about like 5 words in that
Yeah,
interview. He was
yeah.
like, thanks.
But it
Like,
must be so like overwhelming to like put your whole career like sum it up and have all these people here. And then they had the event at the castle as well, which was so good. He rode in with a load of the Mandy Flyers, like kids. There was like hundreds of them like riding in, and then he did a Q&A. And they did the pod live there as well.
Oh, I haven't actually seen that.
Yeah, and they had custom like beer cans made for him. I think he worked on the beer that was in the cans as well. It was really nice actually. Don't really usually like beer, but it was nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it was such a good day. It was an amazing
Yeah,
event.
I wish I could have gone, but obviously I was at Tour de France. But I saw so many things on like social media and things, and yeah, it looked incredible. And I think it's just crazy that like it's an end of an era.
Yeah, it's a little bit sad as well. I feel like it's.
I wonder
like
what he's going to do
given
next.
cycling. He's given cycling in Wales so much.
Yeah.
And it's kind of all everybody's, we're speaking about Geraint Thomas and the Tour de France and all his other amazing achievements. But it'll be really interesting to see kind of who follows in his footsteps and who's the next sort of Geraint Thomas to come through.
I wonder who it's going to be.
I feel like there's maybe not someone that's ready to step up now, but I think in the next few years, like the likes of like Josh Tarling and and things like that. I think
we got quite a lot of Welsh talent.
Yeah, we've got hope. Yeah,
we've got hope.
And lots on the track as well.
True.
A reminder that today's show is hosted by Pinarello, and we're lucky enough to be in the Wilmslow store today. And me and Emma actually both love riding at F-Series bikes, don't we, Emma?
We do.
We went on a ride recently together, didn't we?
The cafe ride was really, really fun. And I've actually ridden a lot more on the road since having my new bike. It makes such a difference.
Do you love it?
Yeah, I absolutely love it. The white on the road against the kit is amazing. It's such a dream to ride.
This is your start of you becoming a road rider in the future.
No, guys, don't worry about that. But it does make a huge difference having a nice bike and being able to go out. I think, yeah, it definitely makes it more enjoyable. It definitely makes you want to go out because you have this such a nice bike underneath you. And yeah, I do really enjoy it.
Don't just take our word for it. Head to your local Pinarello retailer and check out the whole range for yourself.
Search Pinarello Store Locator to find your nearest store.
Well, Emma, it was lovely to catch up and track your progress to Worlds. Only 6 weeks now, so it's going to fly by, but we will keep everybody updated with how that's going. So yeah, it's been good. And the next episode is very exciting.
I'm very excited to, have the next guest on, speak to them, get to unpick their brains. It should be a good one, to be honest. But it's been really good.
I might be third wheeling in the next episode, though.
Maybe. You might be.
Little teaser.
Might be third wheeling. We'll find out soon. But yeah, it's been really good. And obviously your ride was amazing. And maybe the next challenge might be riding around Wales.
Oh, I've said it now. We've teased it. I'm going to have to do it.
We will see. Watch this space.
Yeah, I'll recover a bit. But yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you in the next one.
Au revoir.